Hi, and welcome back. Yes, I'm about to go to bed, but I thought that I would give you guys some important information before I do so. For any new people, my name is Tamika. I'm a nurse practitioner and holistic health and wellness coach. I help people reclaim their health, reverse chronic disease, reduce medication needs, and achieve sustainable weight loss through holistic diet and lifestyle changes. My website is vnpscoach.com. Feel free to visit that and check out what I have to offer. So, today's live is about lifestyle changes versus big pharma. And that was the video I released this morning. Some people may not believe because they've been brainwashed by the healthcare industry that diet and lifestyle changes can have a significant impact on your overall health and can significantly improve chronic disease status and reduce the need for medications. And I see this all the time because that's what I help people with. And so, as I said in the video, imagine if you can take fewer medications if you made some simple changes to the way you eat, the way you move, the way you prioritize sleep and stress management. Those are just a few examples. They can really uh, help you to achieve optimal health. And what everybody has to define what optimal health means for them, but for the most part, I think most people would agree that not living with chronic pain, significant mobility limitations, um, mental health issues, uh, and having to take a handful of medications or inject yourself, I think that most people would agree that if they could reduce all of those things, that would bring them at least a little bit closer to optimal health. And hi, Latrice Smith. Thank you for joining. And please feel free to chime in and let me know what you guys think. If you have any personal experience that you want to talk about in regards to today's live is lifestyle changes versus big pharma. And I'm very big on making diet and lifestyle changes to help improve your health, reclaim your health, and reduce medication need. And it's certainly possible. Now, for those of you already on medications, I'm not suggesting that you haphazardly stop your medications. Thank you for the likes, Latrice. I appreciate your support. And guys, please share and comment if you have anything to add. Um, and for any new people, my name is Tamika. I'm a nurse practitioner and holistic health and wellness coach. And we're talking about lifestyle changes versus big pharma. So, for those of you already on medications, I'm not advocating for you to arbitrarily stop your medications in a haphazard way. That can be dangerous, and you could have significant adverse effects from just stopping your medicine. So, that's not what I'm recommending. But what I do suggest is making healthy diet and lifestyle changes while you are on your medications, and you may find, not you may, you will find, if you're consistent, you will find over time you will need less of your medications, especially if you suffer from metabolic syndrome and diseases of the metabolism like diabetes, even some cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, things like that. You can see significant improvement with diet and lifestyle changes. And so even inflammatory conditions, autoimmune disease, you'll find that when you eliminate inflammatory foods, when you eat more whole foods that are supportive of your body, when you're reducing chronic stress, which contributes to inflammation in the body, when you're prioritizing sleep, sun exposure, and fresh air, all of these things can help to reduce inflammation in the body and in turn help to reduce your need for medication, anti inflammatory medications. So that's just one example of how diet and lifestyle changes can have a significant positive impact on your health and reduce the need for medications. So that was my first recommendation was for people who are already on medicine. Don't just haphazardly stop your medications. That's not what I'm suggesting. Make diet and lifestyle changes consistently that would allow you to get off of your medicine over time. So, what about for people who are receiving a new diagnosis and are being told that they have to start a certain medication? Well, you might want to try to get ahead of it by making diet and lifestyle changes first. And with consistency, if you have the luxury to do so, give it 3 months of consistent implementation, and then take another look at whatever it is that they decided warrants the need for medication. Reevaluate to see how things are looking and see if medication is still needed. If it is still needed and you were consistent over the last 3 months, more than likely, whatever you have to start could be at a lower dose or a less aggressive form of treatment. So there's always a place for diet and lifestyle changes. There's always a place for improving your health, prioritizing health, healthful activities that can help to reduce your need to be within the healthcare system. People get caught up in the healthcare system and they find that once they've started a lot of these medications, they feel stuck and they find that they're adding more and more medications over time. And with these diagnoses that they're accumulating, it's like a runaway train and they don't know how to stop it or how to slow it down because once you get caught up in the system and you're starting medications, you may find that you have side effects from those medications, and now you need a new medicine or another medicine for the side effect of the first medicine. And so that's just one example how you develop this polypharmacy is what they call it when you're on multiple medications, and this is especially problematic for the elderly, but at any age. I'm seeing younger and younger people with a lot of medications, and these medicines they just get added on over time, and people even forget why they're taking. They don't even know why they're taking a lot of these medications. They don't know what provider, what specialty gave them these medications, and they're just taking them, and they keep getting refilled, and they don't know. They don't. Oh, is that the pink pill, or is that the blue pill? Is that the round one, or is that the oval one? And so that they just kind of set it out in their little medication box, and it just piles up, and it's actually very sad, and it's really a testimony of how the healthcare system does prioritize medication and surgeries over diet and lifestyle changes. And so of course, this is a profit driven situation, right? That's the agenda of the healthcare industry is to make money. It's a business, of course, but it's also the individual's responsibility. If you find that you're having issues, a lot of times people are running into urgent care, to the primary care, or to get in with a specialist before they even attempt to make simple diet and lifestyle changes that could dramatically improve their situation. So, yes, the healthcare industry certainly plays a big role, but you as the individual equally play a big role in your reliance on medication because you're not taking responsibility for the things that you can change and implementing those changes consistently, because that's another mistake that people make. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to eat a healthy diet and I'll get some physical activity, and it's like the whole New Year's resolution thing, right? People do it for a month, they don't see the results that they expected, so then it's like you're back to your old habits. That's not how that's going to work out. You cannot spend 30 years developing chronic disease and think that it's going to be reversed in 1 month of changes. So you have to be consistent, you have to be diligent, and you may stumble along the way, and that's okay. Nobody is perfect in regards to their diet and lifestyle, and we're all learning and we're all practicing to do a better job with our health. But the problem is when you stumble, do you stay down? Or are you going to pick yourself up and just resume where you left off with your healthy changes and continue to work on those things and try to compound those things over time. So you are implementing more and more healthy changes to improve your situation and reduce the need for chronic disease. So thanks guys for joining. Any new people, my name is Tamika. I'm a nurse practitioner and holistic health and wellness coach, and I help people reverse chronic disease, reduce their need for medications or get off of medications, and achieve healthy, sustainable weight loss through holistic diet and lifestyle changes. So feel free to follow my channel if you're interested in this kind of information. I try to do the lives a little bit more regularly now. I keep them brief, but I try to come on and give you guys some nuggets about whatever video I release today. So just kind of keep an eye out for that. But you could also visit my website, vnpscoach.com. My book is also available on there, or you could schedule a free consultation if you're interested in health and wellness coaching. And it's also available on Amazon, The 10 Simple Steps to Health and Wellness, a nurse practitioner's guide to reclaiming your health. You can get it on paperback on Amazon, or you could get the PDF on my website. So feel free to go check that out. And that is a simple guide to help you get started with some of the diet and lifestyle changes I talk about over and over again throughout all of my videos. But if you want it in a concise, comprehensive little book, then you might want to go check that out, because I think you would find that helpful. It's a good first place to start and get you on the track to reclaiming your health. So feel free to go check that out. And so we're just talking about making lifestyle and diet changes versus big pharma. And some of you may already be on a multitude of medications. Don't be discouraged. This, it's still, you can still recover and significantly improve your health. It doesn't matter how old you are, how sick you are, how many medications you're on. Doesn't mean you'll get off of all of your medications. Maybe not. Some people are very advanced in their disease processes to a level that's really unnatural, and it's these medications are just helping to barely keep you alive. So that's why I also say don't arbitrarily stop your medications, but improve your diet and lifestyle situation, and you may find that over time your blood pressure is not that high. And so when you take your medicines, now you drop your blood pressure and you're dizzy, and that's actually a little bit exciting, because you get back in with primary care and you let them know that the blood pressure medicine is too potent now. And so they will reduce the dose or maybe take you off of a few of those medications. So that's one example. Another example is, with healthy diet and lifestyle changes, you may find that your diabetes medications are just too potent and they're bottoming out your blood sugar. And you get back in with primary care and you let them know. You want to come with evidence. Don't just go into your primary care and say randomly, hey, I think my numbers are better. I want to get off of this medicine. If you really want to have that kind of conversation, bring evidence. Record your blood pressure readings, record your blood sugars, and bring it into them and let them see that the numbers have been improving. And so they can start reducing your medications. And before you know it, you're going to be on a lot less medicines, or you'll find that they'll stop some of your medications. So that's pretty exciting stuff. And I know people are made to feel helpless and hopeless when it comes to health and medication use, and to think that the only way for them to get better is to be part of the healthcare system and be subject to big pharma and what they have to offer. And that's not the case. You can heal and improve your health. Your body is remarkable, it is resilient. And if you support the body and you kind of get out of its way and let it do what it naturally does, you can see significant improvement to your health. So, you don't have to feel like because you're on all of these medications, you're condemned to live like that for the rest of your life. Another example is with healthy diet and lifestyle changes. Maybe you'll find that you don't have as much joint pain, as much back pain, that your mobility is better. You may find that you don't have to take as many pain medication or anti-inflammatories. And when you're not using those medications as much, all of the side effects associated with those medications go down. So whatever additional medicine you had to take for the side effects of those medicines, you don't need those anymore. So as you can see, medication use it can be a slippery slope, but it can be that in the opposite direction as well. When you commit to healthy diet and lifestyle changes and you start seeing improvement, you'll find that a variety of medicines that you were taking you just don't need anymore. And then for the ones that you're on and you have no idea why you're on them, bring all of those medications into primary care and talk to them about getting you off of some of these things. Who's giving you what medicine and why are you on it? If you are not getting a good answer, let them know that you want to get rid of this medication. So, just a little bit of friendly advice in regards to diet and lifestyle versus big pharma. You do not have to be subjected to everything that your primary care or your specialist recommend. You want to be diligent with your healthy diet and lifestyle changes, and you can see steady progress in your health, and in doing so you can get off of medication. But you have to remember, when you get off of medicine, it's very important that you be diligent and you don't backslide back into your old habits that got you sick in the first place and put you on medication in the first place. So once you embark on this journey, you want to do everything you can to be consistent, to be disciplined, and to develop healthy habits over time that will give you big results. And so, as I said, I think it was yesterday's live. I was talking about, or maybe it was a couple of days ago, but small changes over time can give you very big results. And that's part of the changes that you're making to improve your health, improve your weight if that's needed. But it is, don't make a lot of changes at once because you want to try to expedite and rush the process. Because in doing so, you're not going to be consistent. You're not going to be able to stick to the changes that you've made. And once again, over time you're going to find that these things are just falling away and you're going back to your old habits that got you sick in the first place. So small changes building up over time. You change one meal at a time to be whole foods. You start with some simple physical activity like regular walking, getting out and getting fresh air at least for a few minutes per day, prioritizing your sleep, hydration, things like that. And you make small changes over time. And once you've made solid habits out of those changes, then you add in that next thing. And before you know it, you'll be an expert and you'll have a whole amazing repertoire of healthy diet and lifestyle practices that will help get you off of your medications. So, with that being said, guys, thanks for joining. And once again, my website is vnpscoach.com. Feel free to get on there and learn about my services or check out my book. And join my page here if you like this kind of information. If you found this information beneficial, please share my page. Thank you, Lo. Thank you too. And you're welcome. I appreciate you joining. I appreciate all of you guys. And so I'm not sure what time it is where you guys are, but I prioritize sleep. So I'm going to start getting ready for bed now. You guys have a good night. Take care.